Two Portuguese, a Cypriot and a Spaniard, are visiting an industrial estate on the Côte d'Azur, a concrete example of the European MER project in action. This program brings together town and country planning stakeholders and aims to promote sustainable management of business parks.
MER project is a project try to govern and manage the industrial area and try to do green marketing of the industrial area as a tool to develop the attractiveness of the territory in the Mediterranean area.
The program comprises a 3-day visit of southeast France. It's the opportunity for the Nice Côte d'Azur Chamber of Commerce and Industry to show its involvement in this domain. Business parks are a main priority for the Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It is essential for us to give our industrialists and businesses the chance to set up in these areas. We're involved on 2 levels. Firstly, on a territorial level with the Observatory of Business Parks and Zones, OZEA, where we are in partnership with all the stakeholders and communal authorities up to regional level, and then concerning sustainable development, good practices, waste management and energy-saving strategies. We are partners in the programs which are active and not just theoretical. One such concrete example is the Plateau de Signes in the Var. The 40 participants were able to visit this business park by bus. Here 30% of the space is set aside for landscaping and service activities such as the intercompany restaurant, post office, occupational medicine or the childcare centre.
The building in red and yellow is an enterprise child care facility and it's the first joint project between the JEPS and the CCIV.
The afternoon was dedicated to a workshop looking in detail at points of sustainable management on the environment, ISO 14001 certification and societal issues with the actions of services and organizations for businesses. The second stop is the town of Grasse, the Aroma Grasse Business Park for a new and original experiment. The Pôle Azur Provence local council community bought these former industrial buildings in an urban setting and decided to dedicate these 8 hectares exclusively to the aroma and perfume sector. The specialization of the zone really brings added value to the businesses there, as they are all in the same sector. Set up in 2012, the park is still being built and already has 2 businesses, including this one which makes perfumed and massage candles. We're delighted to see that businesses are coming and others will be coming soon. This synergy in the product positioning around aromas and fragrances is reinforced by the creation of the Natural World Observatory a few kilometers down the road. University lecturers and a business incubator with 40 officers work side by side in both locations. The idea is to have students, researchers, services for businesses linked to research and development, all in the same place. Businesses are also there so that everyone exchanges in a natural way, as it's in everyone's interest. An innovative strategy which appealed to the visitors.
I liked very much this example. It's good for our region because the university has as well an incubator. We are the division of entrepreneurship and technology transfer, and we made the connections between the research, the university research and the companies. So it's a very good example for us.
The third stop was the Carros-Le-Broc Business Park. Located 20 kilometers north of Nice, this park houses 790 businesses and generates nearly 9,000 jobs. Here the Business Guild is very active and works together with local deciders. During the workshop, the visitors were able to discover the innovations on mobility with an intercompany travel plan, but also the collective management of waste. We have 14 different sorting and recycling channels. We managed to recycle over 60%, which is huge. We recuperate a lot of waste from many different industrial sectors. Another project is also under study to create a network of heating generated by green waste. After 40 years, this business park is decidedly on the road of sustainable growth.
I really like this place. We came here, so I take a lot of pictures of details of the furnishing and the landscape and the buildings. And I really think I learned something today. because I've never seen a park like this.
Finally, another highly innovative service presented at Carros, the Nice Grid
We
showroom.
can decrease the consumption, we can move the consumption at some other hours of the day.
The showroom presents the testing of a smart solar neighborhood, thanks to a state-of-the-art network and electricity management equipment.
Nice Grid donc préfigure
Nice Grid prefigures the conception and operation of future electric grids, into which we inject more and more intermittent renewable energies, like photovoltaic solar energy. We are also testing new consumption modes for both residential and industrial customers.
These 3 days, the most important thing that we have seen was the project on the smart grids. That was really very interesting. It was something innovative, and I haven't seen it before. So it was really very interesting. I can say that that was the most impressive thing I have seen in these 2 days.
The grand finale of this study trip was an ultimate workshop where everyone presented a summary of the outstanding experiments from their home country. After these 3 days, the project had reached its goals to discover and share good practices, organize an effective network of stakeholders so as to attract new businesses and encourage sustainable growth in the Mediterranean region.
It was a very good experience. One good example is the collaboration between the local authorities and the private sector in the area. And this is also useful for us because we need this collaboration between the public and the private sector.
When I go back to Malta, I would like to transfer all the information that we have here and also the methods that they use to develop these technical parks, because now in Malta there will be the opportunity to develop some parks.
The next study trip rendezvous was set for December in Italy, in the region of Trieste.